Okay. All right. Well, hey everybody. I'm excited that y'all got on, and I think Kelly's going to jump on in a minute, and some other people.
That's cute.
But do what?
I don't want to put it at the foot of my bed. We can put pillows.
Oh, I was like, what? Okay. So I was trying. Every week I get like, what do we train on? And I'm like, I rack my brain. I'm like, oh, I feel like I repeat myself. But so I watched some of Cheryl Sawyer's Zoom trainings and the things that are helping her team grow. And so I took away some things from there. And I know it might sound repetitive because I know that I've talked about some of these, but I bring them back up because I know that they work. So we're going to start off with just a couple like bullet points that I took away from her last Zoom training. And then I'm going to tell y'all about, I might be doing an incentive or something. All right. So I know I've said this and I know people take this as it's really scary, but it can be, is reach out to 5 people a day. So if you only have 300 friends on your friend list, the same 300 people are going to see your post over and over, and you're never going to get any new potentials because the same people either have ordered from you or blocked you or whatever. So that's why I say reach out to 5 new people a day. That could be if you go to the post office, the grocery store. Also, I know that y'all see when people ask to be your friend, they have like the suggested friend box of people who you might be friends with. Start friending people like that. Now, you'll get some people who will message you and be like, do I know you? And I mean, you can make some up. Like, did I go to school with you? I don't know. But most of the people will just respond, either yes or no. And usually every 5 people, at least 2 people will respond. So that helps you grow your friends list, and that grows your potential list for ambassadors and customers. So this is a thing I know that a lot of people have been coming on the team chat with and directly messaging me is I've reached out to them and they haven't responded. Well, when you reach out, that doesn't mean that you have to give them a ton of information about Plexus. You just say, hey, I was thinking about you. You know, I didn't know if you know that I sell Plexus, or if they do know you sell Plexus, you know, just say, I see that you've X, Y, and Z on Facebook. You've said I've had migraines or IBS or whatever they say, something like real small, nothing huge long, because when you write long stuff, they don't want to respond. But just give them a tidbit of information and usually they'll respond. But when we overwhelm them, they feel like it's very salesy and they don't even want to respond to you because they know that you're going to come back with, well, buy this product for me. Or sign up and be on my team, and then they don't want to, so they just don't, they act like they don't even read it. So small information, but when you reach out, I had an ambassador today tell me that she stepped out of her comfort zone and a girl on her Facebook was posting about having headaches. So she messaged her about Plexus and she goes, it really pushed me out of my comfort zone. It made me super nervous, but she didn't even respond. So it made me look stupid. And I was like, no, stepping out of your comfort zone pushes you to be a better leader, a better an ambassador, because not everybody's going to read your stuff. Some people, you know, you can message them 5 times and they're your friend and they don't even see it. And you're like, I messaged you 4 days ago. And they're like, oh, you did? Sometimes it just slips people's mind. But like I told her, I was like, that shows that you have character and that you're really wanting to grow your business and your customer base because you're pushing yourself to do that. So do that. All right. Host events. You can do a small event or you can do a big event. Like I know Loria did the really big event. You know, those are overwhelming sometimes because there's so many people there that it can be overwhelming. But we found, I mean, I've done big events and small, but I found that smaller ones are more successful only because they are more intimate. Which, you know, if you have 10 people, that can be considered a small event. Like big's like what she did, the bridal show and all that. Those are considered big events. But I know that Laura is going to do a sip and see with the P96. And I would consider that still small because it's intimate. It's a couple of people. But when you do it, you have more of a success rate. So one of my best friends did a sip and see and in Dawsonville, and only 3 people came. And they asked for more people, but only 3 people came. And out of those 3 people, they got 1 ambassador and 2 customers. So when they see that one person's doing it, they want to do it too. So it's kind of like the domino effect, you know, like they fall like, okay, well, I don't want to be left out. So they do that. So also host an online event. More face-to-face events work out, but an online event is great for people who live out of state. So let's say that you have a potential in Alaska or Tennessee and you don't live anywhere near there and you can't do a sip and see or anything like that. Post an online event. We have a template that I'll post on the team page, and it gives you word for word with a graphic what to post. So it'll say day 2 days before the event, what to post, and it'll pull it up. And then it'll say, all right, 8 o'clock on the first day, post this. And it gives you what to post and the graphic. So in those, you can offer like an incentive. You could say, guess how many Slims, or whatever the post is, guess how many Slims are in this bucket, and whoever guesses it gets a 3-day trial. Or whoever invites the most people to the event, yada, yada, yada. Or the first person to sign up as an ambassador from this event, I will pay your website fee. Anything like that, but they're not mandatory. You don't have to do any kind of giveaway if you don't want to. But everybody loves free stuff. I've already told you all this. So, I mean, you could do a 3-day trial or whatever. And then whenever you do it, edit it to fit you and your needs. So go through, you don't want to use everything without reading it. So if it has someone else's website you post, that's not good, because then they know you copied and pasted it. But those are good because you can invite every single person on your friends list. And it's just like when people ask us, you might have a unique person ask you, and I don't like when people add you to a group without asking you. These are events where you ask people and they can choose to come or not. Like I'll get 15 notifications a day, like you've been added to this unique and this and this and this. And I'm like, I don't want to be on that. So that's a good way. All right. Anybody have any questions on that, or I'm going to go on? Because I know y'all are like me. I'm probably tired.
Where do you find that? Where do you find that layout?
I'm going to post it on the team page.
Okay.
It's a file on one of the other pages, and I'm going to download the file, and then I'll add it to our team page. And
okay, thank you.
I'm going to try to put it under our file so it'll stay there.
Okay.
All right, then 3-way calls. This is something that they've been pushing lately for us to do with your new ambassador. So if you sign an ambassador, set up a 3-way call with them and the person above you. Or if that person above you is not available, then the person above them or whatever. But that is also great for newbies, like your new ambassadors or potentials. Sometimes, let's say, we'll give an example of you have somebody that has IBS and they want to be your customer and you have no idea about IBS. You don't have the testimony for that. You can ask somebody on our team or our bigger team, hey, anybody have IBS that Plexus has helped them with? And if it has, then you could say, would you mind doing a 3-way call with me with my potential? Because they can relate to, what you're talking about. And those are great sometimes because some people just need that push over the edge, and the third party helps them. Like, they might trust you, but when they hear that, they're like, all right, that's fine. So do those. And then it's hard to do them because everybody's on different time schedules. Some people work, some people don't. But with your new ambassadors, it is great to start that off within the first 48 hours of them signing up to be an ambassador. It could be at night, or it could be in the daytime or whenever, but those are good. I found since I've been doing those that they've been really paying off. All right, and then let's see. Okay. Follow up throughout the month. So we have noticed that following up can sometimes fall off. Like some people fall off with the following up. You think, all right, I have a preferred customer. They've been my customer for 3 months. I don't need to follow up with them anymore. Well, that's not always true, because what if they're unhappy with their products and, they want to switch to something else, but they don't know to message you. They just think, I guess I'm just stuck taking the Triplex, but I really want to add Boost and take away something else. So follow up with them. Also, too, follow up with your potentials. I mean, this is big, no one knows the rule. There is no rule to how you follow up and the time period, but I always say give it at least 3 days. So if you have somebody come to you and say, all right, I'm interested in Plexus, I want some information, and then you give them information. If it's on a Tuesday, Friday, bam, in the morning, follow up with them, shoot them a message, because people get paid on Friday. So they're like, okay, all right, because then you're staying relevant in their mind. when you don't message them for 2 weeks, then they've already spent that money on something else, and then they're on to it like, oh, I'm gonna have to save the money again, and then it becomes a never-ending cycle with them. They never have the money, they never have the time. So if you stay consistent within the next couple of days following up with them, then they're more than likely to sign up. The same thing with ambassadors. Fence sitters, follow up with them. Fence sitters are the hardest because they'll tell you this, all right, I'm going to sign up today. And you're like, okay. Like you're excited. You're like, yay, I'm getting a new customer, new ambassador, and then nothing. And you're like, crap. So then you think, how do I follow up with them without sounding pushy? This is what I always say, because this is true, because our back office is bogus right now. You just say, hey, let me know when you decide to either join or order, because I'm not getting my emails right now, because we haven't been getting emails when people do stuff. I haven't been getting emails, so I want to be able to track your package. Like that's something simple to the point, and it's easy for them to say, okay, yeah, you know what, time got away from me and I forgot. I'm going to go do it right now. And sometimes when you do that, they do order right then, because, you know, if you have a kid, your kid starts throwing up or something, the last thing you're going to do is be like, oh crap, I was going to order Plexus tonight. Then you just forget, and then it goes to something else, and then whatever. So follow up with your fence sitters. All right. And then this is another rule of thumb. I know it gets to everybody. It's not just me. It doesn't matter how long you've been with Plexus. When they say, all right, I'm going to order, and then they don't. And then TikTok, you don't hear from them for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You message them, and then they don't message you back, but you see that they've read it. Okay. You can't expect everybody to jump on the first message. In our minds, we want them to because they're telling us that's what they're going to do, but majority of the time they're not going to. So this is a good thing. Victor Antonio, they did an interview with him before Super Saturday, and he gave us a breakdown and an analogy. He has a great plan that he says it's called the 20-60-20 plan. 20% of people will never give Plexus a chance. Never. The moment they hear about Plexus, they're done with it. The other 20% will jump right in. They're the people that they'll message you that night and say, hey, what's Plexus? You tell them, they order that night, which those are our favorite people. We love those people. They're little pedestal people. And then the 60%, which makes up majority of our people, they take time. They need time. They need money. They need this. They need that. What you do is they need educating. What it comes down to is most people are scared. They're scared of the products. They're scared, what if I fail again? What if I don't lose the weight? Or what if I don't feel better and I spent X amount of money on this? What if? So that 60% is where we need to spend our focusing on, not the 20 that's going to jump in and the 20 that doesn't want it, because that's wasted energy, because that's only a small amount. The 60% makes up a large amount, so we want to hone in on them and focus on them. So there are some people that will message you and drive you absolutely crazy. I mean, they'll ask you 5 million questions, and you've answered the question every way that you can, and there's no way to answer it. I mean, they keep asking the same questions. Put a smile on your face, computer, whatever, answer their questions, because people want to feel comfortable with what they're doing and putting in their body. So the more that you educate them, the more comfortable that they feel that they'll jump in. So like Lindsay, I was talking to her today, I told y'all, she had a lady that was wanting to sign up as an ambassador, and she kept asking her all these questions, and it was scaring her. Like she was scared about certain things, and she just kept, so Lindsay just met up with her and wound up, she signed up as a preferred customer. She was more comfortable trying the products to be a preferred customer, and then the next month she'll probably wind up signing to be an ambassador. But even though in your mind you're like, ooh, take the time for them, because if you get real short with them or get like, I'm so tired of helping you, just fine, then don't order, you might lose a potential ambassador that could be your rock star that all they need to do is try the products for a week and they'd be like, all right, done. So take the time with them. Also, you have to think in your mind, how long did it take you to talk to the person that you signed up with to be a customer or an ambassador? Let's say that you messaged me or Laria or whoever 5, 6, 7, 8 times because you just weren't comfortable. You have to remember that. How many times did it take you to jump on board? I'm pretty sure that none of us jumped on board on the first day. No, we needed time to think about it. We needed to talk to our spouse about it. We needed to feel comfortable with what we were doing. We had to build belief in ourselves. So you have to think the same thing about some of these people. So even though it gets frustrating, remind yourself, I was them at one time. And then it gives you a little bit of compassion for them to be like, all right. Moving along. Convert happy customers into wholesale buyers / wholesale ambassadors. We call them wholesale buyers because they're buying as wholesale. Even though they're an ambassador, they're just getting wholesale pricing. This is a great way to grow your team. I talked to y'all last week, and I sent the video that Bridget made. Bridget made that just for our team, just my team, the Pink Diamonds. She made that. I specifically asked her to make that for us, so I'm excited that she did. And since that has happened, we've already had 3 people join our team this month. So push your happy customers to be ambassadors. You don't have to tell them they have to sell. Remember what I said. Tell them, hey, you get your products at wholesale price. You don't have to sell, but there's a website in case that somebody you're friends with wants to order. Instead of sending them to me, they can just order under you. But there's no obligation for you to do any of the stuff like get on the team calls or any of that. The only stipulation I say is when you get a wholesale ambassador, you don't even have to welcome them. Just add them to the Pink Diamond page. Let them see about convention. Let them see that we do Zoom calls. Let them see that we're going to have a sip and see or something, that we love spending time together and that we recognize the people on our teams. And when they see that, they jump on. They're excited. I'll give you an example. Kayla Ray's mom signed up as an ambassador, I think on the 8th, like 2 days ago. She was adamant. She told her, I do not want to sell at all. Well, that's what she said. I'm only doing this to help you to grow your team. She went to work the next day, talked to a lady, and the lady ordered a triplex combo from her, preferred. So, when people see, yep, all you do is say, you know what? I'm helping my daughter. I love these products. And the girl's like, oh, yeah, can I do that? And she's like, yeah. She's like, well, you can just order from me. And she's like, all right, perfect. And then order that day. So you never know. When these people say, I don't want to, they don't want to right then, but they don't know that they want to. And I know that sounds kind of crazy, but they don't. Think about when you're in high school and you see everybody doing something. Even though in your mind, you're like, I don't really want to do that. But you see over time and time and time again that all these people are doing this and you're the only one not doing it. They're going to want to do it. All right, well, I want to do it then. I'm just going to do it. And they see that it's fun and that they can actually make money and then they can get their products for free. So they're like, win. So do that. This goes along with what I'm fixing to say. Okay, so the end of the month last month, the whole beginning of the month of February, we didn't sign one ambassador, not one. I know I signed somebody, I think it was on the 22nd of February or something like that, and within 3 days we signed 8 people, which is fantastic, which I love it, and I'm all for that. But we don't want to wait, and this is a thing with our team, and not just our team, it's like our big team, like the Diamond Bound team. We've noticed that people want to wait till the end of the month to really push because, one, they don't know that they're that close to a goal, and then when they see that, they really push themselves. And 2, then you see like your own team, like that's under you, you see that they're not going to meet a goal, so you push them and then you do stuff. Let's not wait till the end of the month. What if we push as hard as we do at the end of the month at the beginning of the month? What if we added 8 people already this month? And then what if we added 8 more at the end of the month, or 20 for the whole month, or whatever that is? When you push yourself to really try, you don't know, like, where's the limit going to go? You don't know. But if you only wait till the end of the month, then you kind of limit yourself. So let's say that you're like, all right, I'm going silver by the end of the month. All right, well, how many days are in March? 31? On the 29th, you're like, dang, I need 1 more ambassador. But the whole month, you didn't really message anybody and you didn't really try. Well, then you're putting extra pressure on yourself when you've had all month. Well, what if you did it all month and you got 5 ambassadors? That might have helped you. I mean, you would have already went silver or gold or whatever your rank is that you're wanting to do. Make a goal and commit to it. Tell yourself every month, the beginning of every month, I want to sign 3 people. 3 people is great because when you sign 3 people, then teach them to sign 3 people, and I've told you the power of 3 goes down. But try to tell yourself to go silver every month. Is it going to happen? Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. Stuff happens, and I understand that. And then, but if you have potentials and they're telling you they want to sign up as an ambassador, follow up with them. Stay consistent with reaching out to them, because the one time you don't, what if they're like, well, I ain't heard from them in a week, and this person I know sells Plexus and they seem like they love it. I guess I'll just sign up with them. That's why we say stay consistent with those people, because people are jumpers, and it irritates the daylights out of me, but they're going to jump from you. If you don't talk to them, they're going to jump to somebody else. All right, well, they sell it, I'll go to them. And then you lose out on, what if that was a rock star who would have signed, they would have went fast track gold in their first month. Like, that can happen, and it does happen, and it's heartbreaking, and it's awful, but we have to stop being, I'm gonna say it, lazy. Like, so I'm lazy too. Like, sometimes I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. But you know what? When you don't, then you lose out. So, and I know that a lot of us want our teams, of course we want our ambassadors to rank. That's, you love when your team ranks. Like, when any of y'all rank, I love it. It makes me so excited for you, because I remember the first time I ranked, how excited I was. So I want the same excitement for y'all. So put that passion into your team. Even if you only have one ambassador or 2,500 ambassadors, it doesn't matter. Put the excitement in them. You can do this. Let's build the team. I love this 7 in 7 days. This silver and 7, I mean. The silver in 7 days. It's doing things to push you out of your comfort zone, but it's going to pay off. So if you're doing that, you should have potentials from where you voice recorded a message and sent that to them, or called somebody on the phone. I know that was the challenge of day 1. But if you have ambassadors that are doing that challenge under you, follow up with them. Help them achieve that, because they're really pushing to achieve silver in 7 days. Push them. I mean, of course, I'm going to push them too, but you're their direct upline. So they want to know that you care just like I care. You know what I mean? So I think that's good. And so let's push ourselves. What is today? The 10th? We still got, 21 days left. I mean, let's bang this month out. Everybody needs to be doing that. And I love y'all for making the why videos. Thank you for following up. And the people who didn't, I'll see you. Oh, I'm just kidding. But the why videos really do put you out of your comfort zone. I know, Kelly, you did one, and Laura, and they're very scary, because you're being very vulnerable, and you're letting people know why you joined Plexus, and it might be for weight loss. It might be to feel better. It doesn't matter what it is. It's still vulnerable, because you're talking about yourself, and a lot of people don't like to talk about themselves. But now that y'all have made the videos, I want you to post them on Facebook. You can make a new video if you want to really write down what you want to say, or post the other one. Laura, I know you posted yours and I loved it. Kelly, I know you posted yours on the Pink Diamond page, but if you want to post one on Facebook. Loria, have you ever made a video, a why video?
I haven't done it, no.
Well, I'm challenging you.
Yes, Lauren, that surprises me about you, because you're a go-getter.
Yes.
Do that video.
If I make one and I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, my hair, oh, my voice.
Oh, no.
I messed up. Oh.
Yeah, but it shows that you're real, though. Y'all notice the whole time, any of my Peggy Plexus videos, the whole time, I'm like, ooh, girl, look at this hair. I'm like, and I'll be messing with my hair, because I'm like what y'all are doing. Even right now, I'm looking at myself like, ooh, I'm looking bad right now. But the thing is people know who you are. They know what you look like. So if your hair's a mess, whatever. But anytime I do a video, I try to put a little bit of makeup on to make myself look decent. But, they are great, because people want to know that you're still you with taking these products, because a lot of people associate as Plexus being fake. They think that we're all lying and that we're being fake. It's not to say that you have to stand up so they can see what your body looks like or whatever, or hold up a piece of paper that says, look at my test results. But when they actually see the excitement in your voice, they see it in your face, they see the passion, they resonate with that. I know that my videos have sometimes pushed people to want to join my team because of that. They say that I am real, that I'm the same now as I was 10 years ago. Like, I'm the exact same person. But I have fun with this. Why? Because it is fun. It's fun to talk to people about losing weight and helping them. It's fun to get excited for other people who, I'm going to mute y'all because something's not paying.
Something's going on.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Wait a minute. Okay. All right, I muted y'all. All right, but it's fun to be excited for other people. And, when you get a great message from somebody that says, listen, I've had debilitating migraines for years, and today I woke up and I didn't have one. Be excited for them, because you know what? Remember when you felt like poo and you were so excited that you slept through the night? or that you didn't have a headache, or that you lost that 5 pounds. They want the same excitement, and then post it on Facebook. You don't have to post their name. Like, you can edit it out, like screenshot their message, but show people these are real people having real results, and that we're not fake people. We're excited for other people. People want to be on something that's exciting. Like a lot of these other MLM companies, yeah, their stuff's exciting, but it's the same thing over and over and over again, like with makeup. I love Younique Makeup. They got fantastic makeup, but it's the same. How much can you talk about makeup? You know, there's only so many eyeshadows and lipstick and all that, because then you start to get repetitive, and then they have to come up with new like things to sell it. So they started, you know, just doing different things. But like Plexus, we have all kinds of things. We have a different testimony for every day of the month. Like, it could be anything, a testimony. You know, you have ambassadors, you have weight loss, IBS testimonies, lupus, Crohn's disease, MS, like any kind of thing, even acne. You know, I know that Probio 5 helps with gingivitis. I know a lot of people don't know that, but it does. Like, what if someone suffered with gingivitis for 10 years? I mean, it sounds crazy, but sometimes it does. And, you know, what if they don't have it no more when they went to the dentist? That saves them a ton of money. Like, people don't know that these products help with multiple things. So let them know. And then I know that a lot of y'all are running some specials right now. Like, if you join the next 3 people to join my team, I'll pay your website fee, or I'll throw in a free product or whatever. Those are fantastic. I love those. Just remember though, it's up to you what you decide to do. But I always say, make them purchase a welcome kit if you're going to reimburse that money. Why? Because you're making that money back, and then they're more likely to stick with Plexus if they buy the product. Now, if they just sign up, I know that I only signed up with the website because I didn't have the money for the products, but I paid for the website myself. Like, nobody paid for that. But, you know, I knew that I wanted this. If you know somebody that desperately needs this, then by all means, if you feel led to do that. But if not, you know, each person you can tell who's going to work and who's not. There's just some people you just know they're the queen of excuses. They're going to make an excuse for everything. I didn't join because of this or this or this. So you know they're pretty much not going to work the business if they're already making excuses. So weed those people out. But I'm about done with that. So questions, open it up. Let me unmute y'all. Hang on. Unmute y'all. Okay. Wait. Yep. Okay. Anybody have any questions? It can be about anything. I'm going to post a video in just a minute on the team page that Tarl made. Has anybody watched the video that Tarl made a minute ago?
I don't think I've seen it. No.
Okay. He sent out a sincere apology it's pretty much to our customers and our ambassadors, apologizing, saying this is not the integrity of our company, this stuff running behind. I don't know if y'all know, but there was an IT glitch. So anytime someone ordered the triplex, we got a new IT person, it went to them and it got lost in their system and didn't even get sent to them. So that's what they're having to do. They're having to go through a whole IT program, retrieving information out of these computers to try to find these lost orders. So what he said is they're getting all these people that had any issue, I think up until now, that they're sending them a free something in the mail. I don't know if it's a free product, if it's a discount card or something. I'm not sure. Sometimes one time they had this happen before, and they sent these people got a specific discount when they ordered the next time or something like that. I'm hoping that they send them a free product. That's just me. I think they should send them a whole bag of Slim, whatever. But I want to tell y'all too, thank you for being patient. I know this is very difficult, not only for y'all, for me as well, because I take the brunt of what our team gets mad at, and then I have to relay it to our Jules. So thank y'all for being patient. It seems by this weekend we're in the clear, and that all this is going to be passed over with, and we're going to just bang it back out where people are getting their orders in 2 to 3 days. So thank y'all for holding tight. This back office has been, let's just be honest, awful. So, all right. Questions about anything?
Well, at least they didn't, I don't know how often or how new most everyone is, but the whole IT changeover in the beginning, the whole system changeover, we dealt with that. We're
still dealing with it.
Yeah, I mean, but the initial rollover was.
Oh my God, it was terrible.
I was this close to quitting, and that's kind of a reason why I got 1,001 excuses why I'm not really pushing right now. But that was another little something that was in the back of my mind about not pushing, because I was worried about new ambassadors not getting what they needed right away and then falling off, because they weren't, how everybody gets frustrated. Nobody wants to wait. Everybody wants it right now. They want expedited shipping and they want it now. So that's kind of, and then I started school, so I'm a full-time student working. I've got a son leaving for the Army the 21st, so I've got a lot going on. But tomorrow, I'm going to probably message. My goal is to do 25 people tomorrow.
Oh, get it, girl.
I'm off work all day. Well, I'm at work all day, but I don't really work at work. It's really crazy. But so that's what I'm going to do all day, is try to get like 25 contacts made tomorrow.
Good. Well, it's just like this. It's everybody. We can make excuses for whatever happens. We can say it's the back office, or it's this person not messaging me, or my kid, or my husband, or whatever. But what it comes down to is you are the ultimate CEO of your own company. If you want your company to grow, you have to lead by example. So, I'm the same way with y'all. Sometimes I'm just like that back office was awful, y'all. And I took a lot of that. Y'all were mad, and even though y'all know it wasn't me personally, y'all directed the anger towards me. And I just had to have grace with y'all, because I was in the same boat y'all were. Like, it was awful. It was hard, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Here it is, right here. But hopefully this was the last problem, and we're going to smooth sail through here and just get going. But they are caught up on all the new orders. So that is good. So if you ordered this week, they've already got their product. So we're glad about that. And then the welcome kits went out. So I don't know if y'all noticed, Lindsay got her welcome kit. She was showing that she had her new welcome kit. So I don't know. Did y'all get ours?
No, not yet.
Okay, they're coming out. So y'all should be getting them either this week or next week. So that's good, because those were on backup order. And then any new ambassador that signs up now will be receiving immediately with their products the welcome pack.
Okay.
They're not available for order for the ambassadors right now that signed up months and months ago. Because they're trying to get the other ones called up first before they do that, because then that will bombard the system.
Yeah, it's actually Tim's, but I'm going to keep it.
Yes. Well, you should get one too, though.
No, I did. I got the old one. I signed up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to keep the new one. He can look at the old one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, any other questions about anything going on?
No.
I need to do an incentive for y'all, and I just don't know what I want to do yet.
Pray about it.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what is it that our team wants the most. Do they want money? Do they want a prize? Like, everybody's different. So I need to do a poll and just ask people, do y'all really would rather have a gifts, or would y'all rather me say, all right, if you go silver, I'll give you $50 or something like that. You know what I mean? Because I know that everybody wants something different, but I can't do 50 different things. I just need to figure out one thing. Ooh. Kelly, were you saying something?
Sorry. I got a text, sorry. I did want to ask you a question though. Do you have my mom's not sticking with it, and she's not doing it. She can't give up with caffeine, and I've pushed and pushed, and she's just not going to do it. So she gave me her product today. I know that she's going to stay on the ProBio, but she's dropping the Slim and she's dropping the BioCleans. But anyways, that's her thing. I guess it messed her stomach real bad, which I told her it did the same for me for the first month, and then it was fine after that. It's just cleaning out the toxins like we talked about. But the main thing is, she gave me a bottle of BioCleans, and she has used about maybe a quarter of the bottle. How would you recommend, if I don't use BioCleanse personally, that was not for me, but how would you recommend if I wanted to do a free, if I advertised, a sample or whatever, would you recommend just throwing a few pills in a Ziploc bag with a packet of Slim and mailing that? Or how would you do of that? Because the bottle is not a bottle, so I don't really want to say, here's a BioCleanse,
I'm keeping all my empty bottles, and then I'm putting the medication back in that bottle, because you cannot, if somebody gets sick or something, we're in big trouble.
Like, you could keep the bottle, and then you could say, all right, I'll send you a sample and send them the bottle with 3 pills in it, and then send it to them. We're really pushing for them. They give us a triplex 7-day trial. That's just something else we're asking for, but we don't know. But I would not just send a baggie with pills in it. I would not do that. Because they could be hit. Like, if you send it in the mail, somebody could bust it, and then it busts open. And then they're gonna be like, oh, all my pills are busted open, and you don't know, and then you're sending them more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or somebody gets sick on something else and say,
Yeah, that's
And they'll say it's Plexus. Yeah.
they'll say it was something that you gave them that made them sick, and you know.
You lose everything you have.
Yeah.
I would.
All right.
I would not mess with an open bottle with anybody. Personally, I wouldn't. There's just too many risks. Unless it's someone close to me that I could trust, I might.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
I've handed it to them in a bottle with like 4 of the X Factor.
Somebody
Here,
you know.
that I know. Yeah.
all right, y'all. Well, we're fixing to get kicked off.
Okay.
Well, I enjoyed y'all tonight.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.